switch me on.
Hey everybody, welcome back to The Proton Pack is Not a Toy. My name is Matt. I've completed phase 1 of my slime blower build. Progress was slow and tedious, so I took pictures along the way to show you how it got to this point rather than filming the process. Before disassembly, I used masking tape to notate orientation of each segment. I took it apart after having test fit most of the pieces. Due to the size, I had to print the main body and hinge in segments. The top and bottom segments are each 7 inches long, while the hinge was intentionally print offset, I believe in segments of 9 inches, 9 inches, and 2 inches. I superglued the hinge segments together, then glued the upper and lower tube segments end to end, using tape to cover and reinforce the glue. In test fitting, I had already mounted the large top handle bolt and 2 bolts along the hinge. I used these as guides as I attached the hinge and upper section to the cardboard tube. I hand-turned the drill bit to cut through the cardboard, then used number 6 by 1/2 inch button head socket screws and corresponding nuts and washers. Overall, I used 36 bolts and nuts and 18 washers. After the length of the upper section along the hinge was mounted, I lined up the edges of the top and bottom on the opposite side and taped them together to ensure it stayed even when I bolted the lower section along the hinge. Once the side with the hinge was done, I noticed a gap on the opposite side between the cardboard and the upper and lower 3D printed sections. I cut a couple of strips of cardboard and lined them up along the holes, and at the same time cleared out some room for the small piece that the side handle mounts to, then fixed it in place. I used another 18 nuts and bolts to clamp down that side, but no washers due to the less space from adding the extra cardboard strips. Lastly, I cleared out some room in the cardboard to make a hole and fix the underside pipe to the lower section, which I did using super glue. After test fitting the end cap and nozzle once again, I called it a day. These will be drilled and attached at a later time. That's what I have so far. It's very tempting to just sit down and complete it all at once, but I want to take it slowly and not rush anything. The parts are fitting well together, but I have some drilling and painting yet to do, which will be the true test of this build. Thank you guys for watching. I'll have more soon.